Welcome, trainers, to my first attempt of a successful Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke. We begin with our starter. We pick up Trico as our starter, and on Route 103 we go and battle May. As we complete the battle, we head back to Little Root Town and we get the Pokédex and Pokeballs from May. Our mom gives us the running shoes and we exit on Route 101. I pick up my first encounter, which is Puchiana. On Route 103, I pick up a Zigzagoon. Then I exit on Route 102, where I get a Lotad as my encounter. As we reach Petalbug City, we go to meet our dad in the gym, and he introduces us to Wally. Wally will catch rods as his starter Pokemon, and after that is completed, our dad will ask us to go to Rustboro City for the next gym badge. As we exit, we meet Scott. On Route 104, I catch a Tailo. Petalburg Woods, I catch a Wurmple. We have our first encounter with Team Aqua Grunt, and the Devon researcher gives us a great ball after we defeat the Aqua Grunt. We head on Route 104, the north side, and we reach Rustboro City. In Rustboro City, we get HM01 from the Cutter's house, and we go for our first gym badge against Roxanne. Rico is able to sweep first two Geodudes very easily with Absorb. Against Nosepass, this battle prolongs with his Held Berry, and Nosepass is using Rock Tomb. His first attack misses. After a prolonged fight, Rico finally secures the win. If you want to watch all the gym battles, links are provided below in the description. And after we defeat Roxanne, we get our first badge. Rico evolves into Grovyle. As we exit from the gym, we see that the Juan researcher is in trouble. His goods are being stolen by the Aqua Grunt, and we head out to Route 116 north of Rustboro City, where we find this cave. Inside the Rust Turf Tunnel, we battle against the Aqua Grunt and get back the Devon goods after defeating him. Mr. Brawly will come and take away his Pico. We catch a Whismur inside the Rust Turf Tunnel, and on our way return back from Route 116, we catch a Nincada. The Devon researcher will gift us another great ball and take us to Devon Corporation, where he will ask us to deliver the goods to shipyard in Slateport City. The Devon president gives us a Pokemon and will ask us to deliver a letter to Mr. Stephen in Depot. We head back to Mr. Brawly's cottage, and Mr. Brawly will take us in a ship to Dewport Town. As we reach Dewport Town, we pick up the old rod from the fisherman, and fishing of the banks of Beaufort Town, we pick up a Magikarp. We head into the second gym. Brawly is a fighting type gym leader, and Taylor comes in very handy over here. Wing Attack is able to one-shot Machop. Wing Attack is able to one-shot Meditite as well. Brawly's ace, Makuhita, enters. And after a long fight, Taylor is finally able to get down Makuhita without taking any damage. Defeating Brawly gives us the second badge, that is the Knuckle badge. After getting the badge, we head on towards the north into Granite Cave, where we get the gem for Flash, and we pick up a Makuhita. At the deep end, we deliver the letter to Steven. He gives us a TM47 as a gift. We move ahead with Mr. Briney on to Stateport City, where we go to deliver the goods to Captain Stern, but Team Aqua grunts attack, and we take on the battles one by one, after which Team Aqua leader Archie comes up and explains his plan. After the gates are open, we head on to Route 110, where we catch an Oddish. And here comes May for another surprise battle. And Taylor has evolved into Swallow, and Swallow is able to one-shot Fingal, Combusken, and Lombre with Wing Attack. After defeating May, she will gift us the Item Finder, which can locate hidden items on the ground. As we move ahead, we reach Mobile City and defeat Wally, who is standing in front of the gym. We train up somewhat at Route 117, and after we evolve our Makuhita into Hariyama, we go on to challenge Wattson for the third gym battle. Hariyama is able to take out Voltorb without letting him self-destruct. Then Hariyama also takes down Electrike, and jumping out of confusion, Hariyama is able to knock down Magneton as well. After another long battle with Wattson's ace, Manectric, who has a citrus berry held, we are able to take him down, thus winning us the third batch, that is Dynamo batch. After winning the batch, we head on Route 117, where we catch a Madden, and we get the HM04 in Rusturf Tunnel. Now we come back to Mobile City and exit on Route 111. Towards the north, we pick up an Elixir, break down the rocks. We are not allowed to enter into desert, so we head on to left, Route 112, where we catch a Newell. In Fiery Path, we catch a Coughing. and we exit on Route 113 where we catch a Spinda. After reaching Pelarva Town, we go ahead on Route 114 where we catch a Viper. And as we enter into Meteor Falls, we catch a Soul Rock over here. We see that Team Magma has stole the meteorite from Professor. Now that the path to go towards Mount Chimney is open, we take the cable car towards Mount Chimney, and after defeating Magma Grunts over here, we battle against Magma leader Maxie. Hariyama is able to take down Mightyana. Soul Rock takes down Zubat, and Azumarill is able to knock out Camera very easily after defeating Maxie. Archie will arrive and thank us for defeating him. After he exits, we collect the meteorite from the machine and we head towards the Jet Pass where we pick up a Machop and reach Lava Reach Town. On to our next gym batch. We take on Flannery with Azumarill, and Azumarill will knock out Gilmel, Slugma and Camera with single double P. In comes her Torkoal, the ace of Flannery, and I am hoping he does not have Sunny Day or body slam paralysis. For body slam, but no para, so take out Torkoal in second double team and Bean Swift by Azumarill. Torkoal goes down, we win the fourth batch, that is the heat batch. As we exit from the gym, May enters and gives us the Go Googles. Now we can check out the desert area on Route 111. We first get into Mirage Tower and pick up a Trapinch. And next we catch a Baltoy from Route 111. Next we go directly into the Petalburg gym after some training, and Soul Rock is able to take out Spinda in 2 rock throws. As Vigoroth enters, we first lower his attack using Intimidate from Gyarados. And then I get in Azumarill to take out Vigoroth. Azumarill has Rock Smash and Strength combo. Second hit, Rock Smash lowers the defense, and now I am sure that next hit, Strength will be able to take him out. Azumarill survives at 14 HP, takes out Vigoroth and switches to Soul Rock as Linoon enters. Soul Rock is able to take down Linoon with 3 rock throws back to back, resisting all the moves what Linoon has to throw. And here comes his aid, blocking. We first lower his attack stat with Gyarados having Intimidate. Gyarados survives the Packard at 2 HP, and we switch in Hariyama on the fluent turn. Hariyama is able to pick out on the attacking term on turn of Slacking, and we get one more free hit. Now we knock off, get rid of his Citrus Berry, and from here on, Hariyama is able to take down Slacking with just 2 vital throws back to back, hereby winning us the 5th badge, Balance Badge from Normal. After winning the Balance Badge, Wally's dad will enter and take us to his house where he gifts us HM03, which is Sir. Here is my team after the 5th batch. As we get access to Sir, we pick up a few good items, a rare candy, an ether, and we collect amulet coin from our mom. On Route 105, we catch a Wingle. We reach Beaufort Town where we collect TM36, that is Sludge Bomb, and we catch a Tentacool on Route 107. Here we get a rare candy and a heart scale, another rare candy, and in Mobile City, we talk to Wattson standing outside to collect the basement key to visit New Mobile, but we'll visit that later. On Route 118, we talk to Steven and move ahead. Here we pick up an Electrike. On Route 119, as we exit northwards, we pick up a Raw PS. And as we move ahead into Weather Institute, we battle Aqua Grunts, and finally Aqua Admin Shelly. Hariyama is able to knock down both her Pokemon. And after defeating Shelly, and Aqua Grunt will arrive and they all leave. As they exit, the professor over here gives us a new Pokemon, Castform. And as we move ahead on Route 119, May will come for a battle over here. Electrike will make a short work of Pelipper, after which Azumarill is able to take down Pumbuskin with his Bubble Beam, and Pedo is able to knock out Lombre with his overpowered wing attack. We get HM02 as a gift from May. Scott will come and have a word with us. Onwards to Fortress City as we try to enter Fortress Hill. The route is blocked by some invisible target, so we move ahead. Steven will use the Devon Score to unveil that the invisible target is the Kecleon, catch the Kecleon, and now enter the Fort region where we battle Winona. She is an expert of flying type. My Electrike has evolved into Manectric. Manectric is able to take out Swablu in one hit. Oh wait, no. He gets the spark as a mirror move and paralyzes us. But the second spark is able to take down Swablu. Now she switches in her area and I change to Soul Rock expecting an earthquake, but she goes for Dragon Dance. As Soul Rock goes for Rock Throw, is able to take down Altaria at 50% HP, and she goes for another Dragon Dance. Rock Throw is unable to take down Altaria, and Altaria goes for a final Dragon Breath before fainting to third Rock Throw from Soul Rock. Now she switches in Tropius. I expect a Grass type move and switch in a Swallow. Yeah, that is Solar Beam is incoming. Swallow will be able to take down Tropius with 2 wing attacks after taking a resisted Solar Beam. And next comes Pelipper. I switch in my Manectric. Manectric gets confused, is back, but still is able to get a spark off and take down Pelipper. Next comes Skarmory, and after a very prolonged battle, Skarmory is not able to win with Skarmory, so we switch to Camera, not risking our Manectric to go down the next move. And Camera is able to take down Skarmory with a single Ember, hereby winning a 6 Feather Badge. After winning Feather Badge, we move ahead on Route 120 and towards Lilico City on Route 121. As we reach Lilico City, we pick up an Heart Scale and a PP up from the beach. We go and talk to the Aqua Grunts in Aqua Hideout, where we get to know that their boss is heading towards Mount Pyre. In Mount Pyre, we catch a Vulpix. As we go ahead, we battle the Aqua Grunts over here and receive Magma emblem from the Fruit Lady. As we go back to Aqua Hideout, they indicate us to go towards Mount Chimney. As we reach Jack Pass, Magma emblem reacts and opens a cave. This is the Magma Hideout. I catch a Geodude over here. And as we reach towards the end of Magma Hideout, see Maxie is waiting in front of Groudon. He uses the Blue Orb, which he stole from Mount Pyre before Archie to awaken Groudon, but Groudon gets enraged and flies away. Angry Maxie battles us. Hariyama is able to get through the confusion and knock out Mightyena. Then comes Crobat, falls down to Soul Rock's Rock Throw, and last is Camera. And Azumarill is having Surf, it is able to take out Camera even after using special defense with Amnesia. Oh no, he holds on at 1 HP and Maxie recovers with the Super Potion, but another Surf takes him out. As Camera goes down, Maxie is defeated. And we exit from Magma Hideout, go towards Aqua Hideout. Aqua Grunt indicates us to go to Slateport City, where at the harbor we see that Archie has stolen the submarine of Captain Stern. And now the Aqua Hideout has opened up. We go inside, catch a Electrode at the deep end, and battle against Aqua admin Matt, who is guarding off Archie while he escapes with the submarine into the sea. After defeating Aqua admin Matt, it is that his boss Archie has left off into the deep ocean beyond Lilico City. Now we are free to go ahead on Route 124. As we reach Mossdeep City, we collect a super rod and go for fishing on Route 124. We catch a Sharpedo on Route 124. And next we go to Shoal Cave, where we catch a Steelhead. Now we directly go for the 7th gym badge and lead off with Septile and Sharpedo. Septile uses Leaf Blade and falls just short of taking down Claydol. Sharpedo is able to knock out Tatu with a single crunch. Claydol uses Earthquake, which is resisted by Septile but deals big damage to Sharpedo. We go for another crunch on Soul Rock, knowing that Tate and Liza will use Hyper Potion on Claydol. We use the Leaf Blade one more time on Claydol, which takes it down to around 30% HP, and Crunch is able to knock out Soul Rock. Next comes Lunatone, and we go for Leaf Blade on Lunatone. Takes out both of the Pokémon, Claydol as well as Lunatone, and win our 7th badge with no injuries. That is an amazing victory. After winning the Mind badge, we go and check out the Space Center, Mossdeep City. Where we face off a double battle against Magma admin Tabitha and Magma leader Maxie. We lead with a Celio. Able to take down camera in a single surf. If you want to watch the full battle, you can check out the link video given in the description below. Now we switch out to Hariyama, who takes down Mightyena. And last we bring in Soul Rock, gets locked to a Crobat's spin loop. Crobat falls down to Metang's Psychic, and Metang is taken down by next Earthquake by Camera. We use Rock Slide, which takes down Golbat below half HP. And Metang knocks down Golbat with a single Psychic. Next we get in Celio back for Camera. And Celio is able to take out Camera with a single surf, thus defeating the Magma Team leader Maxie and Magma admin Tate Liza in Space Center. Steven will thank us and ask us to meet at his home in Mossdeep City. As we exit from here and meet Steven, he gives us HM08, which is dive. Using dive, we reach up to Sutopolis City. On the way on 126 in the underwater, we catch a clam pearl. And now we reach to the Seafloor Cavern. Inside, we defeat Team Aqua admin Shelly. So here, as we move ahead, at Kyogre, Archie comes up, engages us in a battle. Hariyama is able to take down Mighty Anna. Connected takes down Crobat. And after using Super Potion, Spark is able to now take down Crobat. And another Spark takes down Sharpedo, thus defeating Archie. After defeat, Archie uses his Red Orb to awaken Kyogre, similar to how Maxie uses the Blue Orb to awaken Groudon, but Kyogre gets enraged and flies off. With both the legends awakened, they both engage in a battle and disrupt the weather of entire Hoenn region. Archie gets a call from grunts on the surface, and as Maxie comes up, they both have a discussion and then exit. Steven flies in. He talks about Sutopolis City and flies off to Sutopolis. So do we. After reaching Sutopolis City, we see the Battle of the Legends, that is Groudon and Kyogre, battling in the middle of Sutopolis City. On talking to Steven, he takes us to the Cave of Origin and asks us to meet Wallace inside. We catch a Sableye en route to Wallace inside Cave of Origin. We talk with Wallace and hint towards Skypillar. She asks us to go to Skypillar and get Rayquaza out. As we reach Skypillar, we go climb to the top. Wallace exits to Sutopolis City, and as we see Rayquaza at the top of Skypillar, he flies off. He comes to Sutopolis City as we see, and comes down to Groudon and Kyogre. After talking to Maxie and Archie, they both exit, and Wallace will give us HM07, that is Waterfall. Juan is a water type specialist, the gym leader of Sutopolis City. He leads with a move disc, and Manectric is able to spark down the single hit. As Wishcash comes up, we switch to Gyarados, expecting an earthquake, but he instead goes for Amnesia. We switch to Sceptile now, goes for a Leaf Blade, expecting a crit after 2 Amnesia, not able to take down single Leaf Blade, and he goes for another Amnesia. After using Hyper Potion, we use an Absorb, which lands a critical hit and takes out Wishcash. Next comes Celio, probably to use an ice type move, and we switch to Soul Rock. Yeah, we guessed that right. And Soul Rock goes for Rock Slide, which is able to one-hit KO Celio. Next comes Kingdra. We lower his attack with Intimidate, and as he starts to set up double team, we go for Manectric. Manectric misses his first Thunder, but we try once again, and the second Thunder hits, taking down Kingdra to around 30% HP. Next we go for a Spark and take out Kingdra, hereby taking out the biggest threat on Juan's team. And the last Pokemon, Crawdon, is taken down to single Spark by Manectric, hereby winning us our last badge, the Rain Badge. And after we win our last batch, we have access to waterfall in the overworld. Go to Evergreen City and enter the Victory Road, getting ready for our first battle, that is Wally's final fight. At this point, Wally enters and challenges us for a battle. We lead with the Altaria, so we lead off with our Walrein. Single Aurora Beam takes out Altaria. Wally gets his Roselia out, expecting to hit us with a magical leap, but Walrein is surprisingly fast and hits Roselia instead with an Aurora Beam. Super effective hit takes him out. Now comes Magneton, Thunderbolts. I switch to Camera to absorb the Thunderbolt. And after a dry attack hits, Camera goes for Earthquake and takes out Magneton in one hit. Wally switches to Delcatty, who uses Sing. I switch out Hariyama. Hariyama is able to knock down Delcatty with Arm Thrust. And last comes Wally's Ace, Gardevoir. With Gardevoir out, I switch now Soul Rock, who is able to hit 2 back-to-back Rock Slide in spite of having 2 double team on Gardevoir, which is very lucky for me. After Gardevoir goes down, we defeat Wally and we are free to go to clear the Victory Road and go for Pokemon League. First up is Sidney, who is a Dark type specialist. So we have our Hariyama ready, but to avoid the Intimidate attack drop from Mightyena, I lead with a Walrein. Walrein takes out Mightyena with a single Surf, and in comes Cacturn. I expect a grass move, and so I switch to Skeptile on Hariyama. Hariyama takes a Needle Arm and pinches on the critical hit. Next, Hariyama avoids the Leaf Field and hits Cacturn with the Vital Throw, which takes him out. Next is Shiftry, who hits us with an super effective extrasensory, and Hariyama retaliates with an Arm Thrust, which takes out Shiftry. Next comes Absol, the ace of Sidney, but he also goes down in one Vital Throw. Next comes Crawdon, and in order to save Hariyama, I switch to Manectric. Manectric is able to take one Surf and hits back with a super effective Stab Magnet Boosted Spark, which wins us the battle. Next we go for the second of Elite Four, Phoebe, who is a Ghost type specialist. He leads off with a Dupes Clause, and we lead with a Sharpedo who is holding black glasses. Stab, crunch, deletes Dupes Clause and Banet in one hit. Is huge. Next comes Stably, the Pokemon with no weakness, and I switch to Manectric to hit him with the most powerful move, Thunder, available with me. But I instead go for a Spark in order to not miss after the double teams, and 2 Sparks are able to take out Stably. Next comes Dupes Clause. Expecting the Earthquake, I switch on to Sceptile, and my pivoting turns out to be very vital. And now I switch to Sharpedo, who takes an Ice Beam very easily, being not very effective on it. Sharpedo is not able to take out the last Dupes Clause with a single crunch. Dupes Clause is a very tanky Pokemon. It takes only around 70% damage from crunch and hits back with the Earthquake. Sharpedo is down to 19 HP. Dupes Clause heals back with a Citrus Berry, and another crunch from Sharpedo takes out Dupes Clause. One more crunch, take out Panic, and we win our second battle against the Elite Four. Phoebe is down. Next up is Glacia, the Ice type specialist, and we have our Hariyama ready. She leads with a Telio who starts off with an Hail. Hariyama uses Vital Throw, and after takeout damage it is able to take down Celio in one hit. Next up is Glalia. Glalia uses Ice Beam, but my Hariyama has Thick Fat ability and sassy nature, so Ice Beam did literally very little damage. In return, Vital Throw takes out Glalia. Next comes Celio and uses Attract to stop us from attacking, but Hariyama gets through the infatuation, and one single Vital Throw takes out Celio. Wow, that is so strong! Next comes another Glalia who hits us with a Shadow Ball, and again one Vital Throw will take out the Glalia. Glacia's last Pokemon is Walrein, who tries to hit us with a Sheer Cold. Very fortunately it misses, and we hit back with an Arm Thrust. Second hit launches a critical one and takes Walrein down to 50% HP. He heals back with a Citrus Berry, and the last Vital Throw from Hariyama before he's taken down. Oh, Walrein's Surf is so damn strong. It takes us to 35 HP, but Hariyama survives and takes out Walrein, and hereby we win the third of the Elite Four. Next up is the Dragon type specialist Drake, and the final of the Elite Four. We lead with Walrein, who hits an Aurora Beam onto the first Shelgon. Shelgon goes down to single Aurora Beam. Next up is Salamence. Salamence hits us with a Rock Slide, and luckily we do not get the flinch, so we are able to hit back with an Aurora Beam, who takes out Salamence. Next comes Altaria, which is the most tankiest Pokemon on the team. But Altaria is also taken down with one single Aurora Beam. What a powerful Walrein. Stab, never melt ice boosted Aurora Beams. Wow! Next comes Kingdra, and after missing first Blizzard, the second one hits. And we take out the Kingdra with an final Aurora Beam, while surviving to serve at 19 HP on Wolverine. That is the clutch moment. Now we switch to camera under Flygon. Actually, we sacrifice camera right now to bring in our Sceptile safely. And one single leaf blade is not able to even deal 50% of damage to Flygon. That is so bad, but Sceptile handles the flamethrower from Flygon easily, surviving at less than 33% HP and hence triggering Overgrow. Now Overgrow boosted, Miracle Seed boosted, stab, Leaf Blade gets the Flygon down, and we are on to our final battle with champion Wallace. Wallace leads off with a Wailord. I start with a Sceptile. Sceptile is trying to get the critical hit, but on the first turn he misses the KO for just a little HP. Wallace heals back with a full restore, and I go for another Leaf Blade, whereby I get the critical hit and the knockout. Next comes Milotic. Again I try to get a critical hit with Leaf Blade. On the first turn, Milotic misses a Toxic, which is huge, and Leaf Blade is able to only get around 40% damage on Milotic, which is bad. Now I go for another Leaf Blade, expecting a crit, but no luck over here, and Milotic goes for recover. After a prolonged Leaf Blade and recover duel, Milotic finally surrenders and goes for Ice Beam. The Ice Beam takes Sceptile down to very little HP, literally 19 HP. Sceptile survives, triggering the Overgrow, and now Overgrow boosted, Miracle Seed boosted Leaf Blade from Sceptile is able to take down Milotic, Ace of Wallace. Next comes Tentacruel, and I switch to Wolverine, protect my Sceptile, but Wolverine gets poisoned with the Sludge Bomb, with the incoming Sludge Bomb. So I switch around to Hariyama, but Hariyama takes a critical hit from Sludge Bomb, so I plan to sacrifice this Hariyama finally. After getting a fake out for some chip damage, Tentacruel hits Hariyama with a Hydro Pump on the next turn and gets the kill. Hariyama is gone. We bring in Manectric safely and go straight for Thunder. We get very lucky. Thunder hits and Tentacruel is taken down. Next is Gyarados, and Manectric is able to knock out Gyarados with a single spark. We do not need Thunder over here due to low accuracy. Next up is Whiscash, and instead of going directly to Sceptile, since Sceptile is on very low HP, we pivot through Sharpedo. Sharpedo absorbs an Earthquake, surviving at very less HP, 15 HP, and Sharpedo goes for Crunch to get some chip damage. Another Earthquake takes out Sharpedo, and we bring in Sceptile now daily. Sceptile is at very low HP, so we go for recovery move, the Absorb, a 20 base power move on Champion's Pokemon, and is not able to KO Whiscash, but gets us some good health recovered. Whiscash goes for the Earthquake and we are able to survive. Then Wallace goes for full restore and we once again use absorb to get some HP back on our step type. One last absorb takes down Whiskash and gets us back to full health. With Sceptile at full health and last Pokemon remaining on Wallace's team, Ludicolo comes out, we go for a Leaf Blade, we once again use the same strat to get a critical hit. Ludicolo starts ramping up Evasiveness with double team and after a short battle, Sceptile gets off a strong Leaf Blade and knocks out Ludicolo, hereby claiming victory for us. Wallace is defeated and we are the Hoenn champion. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps a lot. Also, do let me know what kind of content you would like to see in my next video. Thank you everyone for watching.